Hi everyone, so tonight I have Chewy with me because he quite likes the subject we're talking about today, which is zoology. So I thought I'd just show you a few zoology materials. Language in Montessori is largely taught through culture. So we teach it through botany, history, geography, zoology, those kind of things. So that's how we do a lot of our reading and our writing program. So I just wanted to show you today the Who Am I cards. So there's about 10 different animals in this little pouch. And there's pictures that look like this. And you can get ones with photos as well. These ones are quite old. There is a description of the animal with some clues. And there's also some names. So you can see the children, just the very early presentation, you could just be doing the animal and the name for reading if you wanted to. So you've got a little brown bat and I'd match it with a picture. But how these cards actually work is what you would do is you would get a small group and you introduce it to them first. So the first Who Am I card is, I am a large wading bird with very long legs and neck and an abruptly turned down bill and an unfeathered face. So they'd look at the picture cards and they'd probably think it was the flamingo. So you would be able to match the Who Am I card. And then you might leave the group. And what's great, because we work in multi-age classrooms, so 6 to 9 and 9 to 12, or 6 to 12 in some circumstances, you can pair them with children. If children are not able to read up to this level, you can pair them with a child that can, and the other child can still participate. So one of the children can read and the other child can listen and try and find. So I'm the only winged mammal. It is the little brown bat. So that's a really cool way to do reading and listening skills, and you're learning about animals as well. So that's why it sits on our zoology shelf, but actually it kind of disguises reading work as well. And then if they wanted, they could do a project on one of the animals or paint a picture of one or lots of different things. So that's the Who Am I cards. And you can rotate the animals kind of every couple of weeks so that there's new animals in there and to keep it a bit more exciting. And this is another material that I really love, and it is kind of the first introduction to research with animals. And so what you do is you take an animal, so you could take one from here. So we could take the little brown bat or whatever, what have I got here? Yeah, the little brown bat that I found. And basically this basket has a whole lot of questions that are color coded, and and you would obviously do it with the children first. So you'd present, let's look at our bat, and we'd go, in which environment do I live? Do I live in the air, the land, or water? And they'd probably say that the bat lives in the air. So we'd go, okay, we'll keep the blue question and we'll put it in the air here. Then one of the other questions is, what means of locomotion do they use? And that one's in orange. So we've got our little color-coded options. We've got fly, swim, crawl, or other. And so obviously our bat's going to fly. So we'll keep those ones, and so forth. So there's questions about how they are, what kind of food they eat, and what climatic zone they live in. And you'll notice that the child doesn't have to do any writing yet. It's simply just having discussions about the animal with their friends or with the teacher, and starting to think about all these details about animals. And what they can do is, if they want, they could copy it into their book and make a little research project on it, or they could just do it with their friends. And another thing you can do is you can take 2 animals at a time and you can compare them. So you could have it like, in what environment do I live? The air, land, water. This one kind of lives in between, so I'm going to put the flamingo there, but the bat, he lives in the air. So you can get all 10 of the animals and you can place them and compare them, which is really cool, and contrast where the different animals live. So you can use that in lots of different ways, but it's just a really great kind of setup to how to research. And we have it for botany as well. And they can just take that off the shelf, and they might have an animal that they've seen on TV, some interesting documentary that they bring in the morning asking questions about, and we can go, hey, let's take this material and find out a few things about that animal. It's also great for zoology if you have animals in your classroom. So we have Chewy, so the children, they take him for walks, and he hangs out in the classroom and sleeps a lot. Sometimes he barks, and they teach him tricks. And we've also had it's called Bark in New Zealand. It's a dog safety association, and they come in and teach children how to approach dogs safely and what to do if a dog attacks. So he brings a great context to learning. So yeah, that's just a really kind of small intro to some of the zoology materials. There's obviously lots more, but I hope you enjoyed it.